Okay, going to YouTube.
All right. Hello. Should be live. Hopefully I'm live. If everything has gone correctly, and I'm presently live. And this time it's intentional. Just trying to... There it is. Ah ha ha. Aha. We are live. Let me get in here. All right. And we are going to be recording as well, so let's get that started. Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to a new challenge in Stardew Valley. We got our 15 parsnips. Now, today's challenge, we are not allowed to purchase anything. We cannot spend gold on anything. I did not adjust my UI or my zoom. Let me fix that. I could just have zoom buttons, but ooh. But we are not allowed to purchase anything. Okay, well, I was going to change my appearance, but we're not going to do that. So anyway, right now what we have is we have got our starting 15 parsnips, which I guess it would help if I actually hold the ground. Now, I did some thinking about this challenge. Test successful. I did some thinking about this challenge, and what I have decided is I will get strawberries seeds from Andy's trash because there is a chance that Andy's trash contains strawberry seeds. So I will do that. I will not do the half-heart friend goal where he gives you free strawberry seeds, because I feel like that kind of hurts the challenge a little bit. I mean, I'm not spending any money on it. It doesn't stop the challenge from being the same. But what I do think is I do feel like it's a little more cheap, I guess, to just get the strawberry seeds for free like that, or to just get the strawberry seeds guaranteed like that. Whereas it's more interesting, I feel like, if I'm forced to try and get all of the stuff that I grow myself, minus these first 15 parsnips, because the game gives them to me and I'm going to use them. Because the challenge isn't I have to get everything myself, the challenge is I can't spend any money. Still, I feel like the strawberry seeds, for them being strawberry seeds, it would be a little cheap. Now, having said that, there is another thing that I am definitely going to be getting, which is there is a free sprinkler that Sophia gives you for her half-heart event, and you bet your hiney I'm getting that one. And really, it doesn't take away from the challenge at all, so that's why I'm gonna get that for sure. All right, so in day one, let's go. I turned that mod off. I turned this mod off. I don't know why it's here. Ignore that. We're not using that because that mod's supposed to be off. Hold on. Let me see if I can turn that off real quick. Let me see if I can turn that mod off, because that mod is supposed to be off. That should... No? Okay. Dang it! We might have to restart this recording, actually. Because I cannot do this if this mod is on. This mod is a problem. It takes away from the challenge, so I don't want it on. Alright, we're going to restart the recording. I'm not going to end the stream. I'm just going to restart the recording. So, hold on. It is disabled. It's disabled? Alright, I guess I'm going to have to remove it and reinstall it later. Because it's absolutely disabled, which concerns me, because that means some of my other stuff might be still enabled.
Mommy's watching Dada. You don't want to watch Dada, you can go to your room or Dada's room. Dada's room.
Okay.
You need a charger?
Alright, let's try this again. I do not know why that happened. Because I can tell you I'm looking at my mod menu right now, and that mod, it's disabled. It is, in fact, disabled.
Hold on.
Crazy. Alright. Minor technical issues. Alright, let's see if with it uninstalled, that'll fix the glitch, or if it's just gonna decide that it doesn't care what I think and it exists anyway. Also, I'm gonna have to fix the stream because streaming modded Stardew is sometimes quite a pain in the butt because the stream software doesn't like to pick up modded Stardew. I don't know why, but it just doesn't. But give me a sec and I'll get that fixed. I just want to see if the tool belt still exists. I really hope it doesn't, because I specifically wanted that turned off. Okay, it doesn't appear to be here anymore. I don't know why it was there. It's something broke. Let me fix this so that way you can actually see me. There it is. All right. Let's try this again, shall we? All right, we're going to start streaming again. Or we're going to start recording again. Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to a brand new challenge here in Stardew Valley. For this challenge, we are not able to purchase anything. We cannot spend any dollars on any items in the game. That means I cannot get upgrades, I cannot buy seeds, I can't do anything that requires me to spend money, period. So we're going to start off with, of course, planting our 15 parsnip seeds. And I have decided, after careful consideration, that we will not be utilizing the strawberries that you can get from Andy, because I felt like that might be just a little bit cheap. But we will be utilizing any strawberries that we can get from Andy's trash, because that is an option. Just to make it a little more interesting. We're also going to be getting sprinklers. The sprinkler that you can get from Sophia, because realistically that doesn't affect the challenge in any way. It just means we can get a sprinkler a little bit earlier. So we're going to be starting off here as we start most days, planting our 15 parsnips and getting some wood for a chest. And the start of this is going to look pretty similar to most days of Stardew, or most weeks of Stardew. Won't really make that big of a difference until we get later on, because that's when we'll start to have to worry about seeds and such, because, well, I guess that's really the difference, is that we won't be going to Pierre's and buying a bunch of seeds to start off with. But any mixed seeds we get are going to be very important, and then if we can find any of the carrot seeds or any of the seasonal seeds, we're going to be wanting to grab those as much as we can, which I'm now very much a proponent of those anyway, ever since I learned how good those are, because holy wow, those are good. Alright, let me clear some path through here, and let's head up this way. No, it's not possible to do perfection. So the most I think we're going to try to do is completing the community center. Perfection is not possible in this playthrough because just, well, hold on. So technically perfection is possible. Technically. With the advent of the vouchers, the perfection vouchers, it is technically possible. Having said that, it's gonna be a real pain in the patoot. But that's kind of the whole idea, isn't it? Oh. Well, okay, so that's gonna be the one caveat. It's got to be possible to unlock the bus. So I'm not buying anything, but I can unlock the vault bundle. I didn't really think about that. You're right. That's the one thing I really did not consider, because you do have to spend money there. So I can't spend money at any merchant is a better way to say it. I can't spend money at any merchants. But yes, I can spend the money on the vault bundle. But then that begs the question of how do I get to the desert? I didn't think about that either. Because we have to pay for the bus. So, Wife causing problems is what she's doing. Oh, I think we just completed a daily quest. Yeah, check 5 garbage cans. Apparently that counts even if I don't actually touch the garbage can, so that's cool. Is there a teleport mod? Probably? Probably. I'm sure I can figure out a way to do it. There might be a way for me to get a desert totem. Oh, but then I also can't get to Ginger Island. Hold on. The challenge might just have to end when I unlock when I finish the community center. I don't think perfection's gonna be possible just because some of the things that I'd have to get, I don't think I can get. Actually, hold on. I could be wrong. I might be mistaken. Because I've got a mod on here that increases the minecarts, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, the minecarts will make it possible for me to get to the desert. Yes, I am that new farmer girl, or whatever. That's me, that new farmer girl, or whatever. Marnie, is there anything in your trash? Let me just... No, okay. That's UI Info Suite doing that, by the way, which is lovely. Alright. I'm gonna get this forage put away into our chest, and then we'll continue gathering, because there's still some stuff out there that we need to grab. Tomorrow will, of course, be as usual, but I have also added a mod that skips fishing, and the only reason is because the fishing minigame drives me to drink. So I really don't want to play it. I love Stardew Valley. I truly adore this game. But that fishing minigame, oof. I've come real close to stop playing because of that fishing minigame a couple of times. Although I have recently found a game that has maybe a worse one. In fact, definitely a worse one. It actually drives me crazy. I know I don't drink. That's not the point. That's not the point. Or maybe that's exactly the point. I don't drink and it drives me to drink still. I don't know. We're getting pretty close to a level in foraging. Nothing. Soggy newspaper. I will get plenty of those soon, so I definitely don't care about that. Actually, no. I am going to grab that soggy newspaper now that I think about it. Because in this challenge, that trash is actually going to be very useful. Yeah, I don't think Harvey can help with that. Not after what he did to George. That's a little bit of money, though, right there. That's pretty nice. I know. Hi, Elliot. I don't like talking to you. Well, there's our first level in foraging. Now, I will be fully transparent in that I did have to seed this because it was the only way to make sure it was physically possible. Yes, I'm a stranger. Oh, okay. Oh, hi, Freeze. That was unfortunate. Alright, bye, Sophia. I did have to seed this because it was the only way to make sure that this was even possible for the community center. because the community center normally requires things that you have to spend money for, whether that be cooking recipes where you have to have a kitchen, or animals, which you can get the eggs, but it wouldn't be possible to get the milk unless I spent some kind of money, whether it be at the traveling cart or at Robin's to get a barn or at Marnie's to get the animal. Any of those are things that you would normally have to do. I can't do any of those things, so for obvious reasons, we can't do that. So, the community center is remixed, and it is seated in a way that makes it physically possible to complete this challenge. Because otherwise, we'd spend a bunch of time, and the challenge would be impossible, and then what's the point in that? I think the point is we want it to be possible. And I think the more interesting part is watching me struggle to try and get it done. Rather than, oh, nope, it's impossible, sorry. And having said that again, the, after the community center, perfection, I don't believe there's any way we can do that. I don't think that's possible at all. So, we're not even going to probably try to do that. I'm going to be honest about it. Alright, so we don't have a lot of forage in the valley, but we have some. I do want to go back into the Cindersap forest. Oh, that's just grass. Because there's something in there I want to pick up. So let's go back in there real quick. I have time still. We don't have to be in any kind of rush. There was a dandelion in there, but there's also a forest sword that I would like to go and grab. What's up, Cairo? How you doing? Alright, here's our dandelion right here. And let's see if we can't get to that forest sword. If I'm not lost. Which I might be lost. Ooh, there's a clover over there. I'll grab that too. 4-leaf clover. And there's another dandelion up here. I'm pretty sure I'll make it home in time. Oh, I should also mention, if I pass out and they take money from me, I'm not counting that because I'm not willingly giving them that money. They are stealing it from me. So, passing out is still fair game. I'm still allowed to pass out. I'm just going to be seething mad because they stole money from me. Yeah. Because it's not me paying them. They literally take the money from me while I'm passed out unconscious. So it's not fair to count that against me when I didn't have the right to refuse. Although, to make it more interesting, I might make a higher effort to make sure I make it home on time. So that way they don't do that. In fact, that's probably what I'm going to do. Instead of passing out while fishing, I'm just going to actually make an effort to make it home on time. That way, they can't take my money. But, like, in the event that something happens, and I get knocked out in the mines, or I pass out because I didn't make it back in time, that's not going to count against me. I don't know if I need this 4-leaf clover. I'm going to hold on to it. Remix bundles and whatnot, I might need that. I have no idea. The only thing I know for sure I can sell is that silver leek. I don't need that. So we'll save everything else. Let me just... No. There we go. Gotta redecorate. It's a requirement. It's the law, actually. It's the law of Stardew. You have to redecorate. It's... If you haven't done that before, then you're sorry, if you don't do that, then you're living illegally in Stardew. It's yeah. It's gonna rain tomorrow. Who would have thunk it? Alright, so today will pretty much be the same as a normal day. We're gonna do some fishing. Because we can do that. Pierre's over here suggesting I come get a bag. Pierre, I can't buy a bag from you. What makes you think that I'm going to give you money? Oh. Oh. You know what I didn't do? I did not get a chest. Ooh. Not playing my best right now. Didn't even get a chest ready. Oh dear, oh me, oh my. I know, it's hard to believe that I would be so foolish as to not even prepare a chest. Alright. There's our chest. Let me get all this stuff put away. And we will go see Willy. I'll also see if there's any quests available. Because, oh, and Chimp Amphora. Okay, I'll need to remember to come get that. Because while I'm not going to spend any money, I'm more than happy to take the villagers' money if they want to give it to me. You know, it's that's what they want to do. Who am I to argue with them? Ooh, there's a field snack in there. I don't care about the maple seed. Or the pine cone. Before we go and get the fishing rod from Willy, let me just check Sophia and Andy's trash. Nothing in Sophia's. A rather delayed start to fishing, but, you know, it's fine. Ain't gonna hurt nothing. Oh, another dandelion. And Andy's trash has a Joja Cola. I do not care enough to get a Joja Cola. Now, I do want to get friendship with Sophia quickly. So, I am going to be doing some fishing in a very specific place, so that way I can get friendship with Sophia. Oh, there's a daffodil there. I wasn't looking. Yeah, we're going to be getting puppy fish. And I am using a mod to skip the game, which I've already mentioned, the skip the fishing minigame, because I don't feel like pulling my hair out during this live stream or during this challenge. I don't actually know what fish I need, so I'm not gonna bother. Oh wow, there's gold ore there? There's stuff everywhere. So I'm not gonna bother getting any fish for now for the community center because I do not know what fish I need. The only thing I verified on this was that this was possible. I did not check every bundle. I checked to make sure there was no bundles that would require me to spend money to get. Hopefully I caught all of them and didn't forget one, but I'm pretty sure I did. So it's entirely possible that I need fish that I have no idea about. No idea. No clue. Hey, Victor. How you doing? Alright, I'm gonna actually go ahead and put everything... How am I starting with a gold quality? What? I spent 3 hours making sure that I had a viable seed, not making sure that everything was possible and I didn't miss anything. Well, I guess... I don't know. I still think there's a chance that I missed something because I'm in my own head and that's how it works. Normally I'd be very upset about this trash, but actually kind of happy about it because it's going to be useful. This trash, these things with the recycling machine are going to be absolutely amazing. And I want to get the recycling machine as quickly as I can. It's actually a very high priority for me in this. Bullet tension? Well, I think you tried to say bulletin board, which is part of the community center. But you said bullet tension, which I don't know what bullet tension is. So we're trying not to pass out here. So I probably won't get as much fishing done as I normally would. Because normally I just fish until I pass out. Which does make this a little bit more challenging. Or a lot bit more challenging, actually. It's also a really good luck day, 0.041. So that's not too bad. It's actually good. I don't know why I'm saying that's not too bad. That's pretty good. I am going to go ahead and eat that right away. River jelly. There's a couple things I want to try to make it seem to see if it maybe could still be possible to get to perfection. There's a couple items I think might make it possible, but no, they make it close to possible is what I'm gonna say, because I can't get a lot of the cooking recipes. I can't get any of the skill books. Any of the purchasable skill books. There's a lot of things I can't get, and I don't know if it's possible to do perfection with all the things I can't get. You're right, I can't marry anybody. I don't know why I was even thinking about marrying anybody, because it's... no, actually... No, yeah, no. There actually might be a way to fix that, though. It might be possible to marry somebody, but I'd have to get another mod. There is a mod that you can get that adds a new skill called binning, which is basically just going into the trash bins. And if you get that mod, it makes it possible for there to be mermaids pendants and bouquets in trash. So if I get that mod, it would be possible to marry somebody. I might do that. Just so that way we can marry somebody. Oh yeah, the house upgrade. Yeah, no, that's true. That's... Yeah, I can't marry anybody. You're right. You're right. I don't think there's any way to upgrade the house without giving money to Robin, so... Yeah, can't marry anybody. You're right. Have we had this conversation? I don't remember. I did so much prep work for this challenge, I don't remember all the conversations we had. You know how much prep work I did for this. Hey, it's a gold quality puppy fish. Something we can give to Sophia. Love to get an iridium quality puppy fish, but... I know you helped. You did that a lot, too. Hey, we got our first treasure chest, and it's iron and wood. Ew. Not very tasty. I'm sorry. At least we had lunch. I mean, could have been worse. Nine o'clock. We're not gonna be able to go too long. I am kind of hoping we can at least hit level 3, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Okay. Ooh. I'm almost out of energy. I think we'll hit level 3. I think we can hit level 3 fishing before we go to bed. That ain't be fine. Don't know if what went through. What'd I miss? Ooh, there's a bubble spot down there. Can I reach it? Yes, I can. Come on, we're in a bubble spot. Thank you. That would make sense, but I have no idea. Alright. I'm going to take a gold quality puppy fish with me. We're going to go to bed. And that gold quality puppy fish will be the first gift that we give to Sophia. Who I probably should have talked to today, actually. Might have been a good idea. Probably would have been a good idea. But 2 gold quality puppy fish should get her pretty close to half a heart. If not at half a heart. And who knows, maybe tomorrow we'll get an iridium quality puppy fish and we'll be guaranteed to get her to half a heart. It's getting late. We need to get to bed. Because it helps if I actually open the door instead of just walking into it. Level 1 fishing, level 2 fishing, level 3 fishing, crab pots. So, crab pots are the only way we can use bait. I don't normally use crab pots, but I'm going to in this one. You want me to buy stuff? Nah. That's not what I'm about. We've got some nice rain here. No bait from chests. Well, I'm saying if we get bait. Ooh, there's hay in there. Wait, I don't need hay. Actually, I might need hay for the community center. Let me grab that. I might need that for the community center. I don't need it for animals because I don't have any animals. Nothing there. Strawberry seeds. We got strawberry seeds. Woohoo! We're going back to plant those. Right after I go talk to Sophia. What was I talking about? I wasn't saying anything about the fishing chests. I can't use bait because I can't use a fishing rod that can handle bait. Because the fishing rods that can handle bait require me to pay for them. So I can't buy anything that can use bait. But with the crab pots, I can use the crab pots once I have some silver bars. Or some iron bars. Some silver bars? Once I have some iron bars, I can take crab pots and put bait in those. And that'll be another form of income that we don't really need because we're not really in desperate need of money. Because we can't use it for anything. But you want an amethyst? Well, Willie, I can't even get an amethyst yet. Oh, the cracked amphora's gone. No, poop. Guess I should have gotten that yesterday. That's not at all what I was trying to do, but okay. Yeah, I'm planting strawberry seeds. Then I'm gonna go see Sophia. We hit a jackpot here, okay? I mean, there is another thing we could do instead of... yes, trying to catch a house. There is another thing we could do instead of trying to finish the community center. Which is just trying to get to $1 billion. Maybe we do both. Finish the community center and then aim to get $1 billion. That seems like a worthwhile venture. Hi, Sophia. Do I ever have days when my motivation is completely gone? Yes. All the time. Have a puppy fish. That'll help. Wow, I think I already have her at half a heart. Holy cow. We're still going to give her another puppy fish just to be safe, but... take the long way so we can check the beach. Alright, the clay's still there. I guess I'll grab these clams. I don't really have use for them, but... because I already have a clam at home. I'll probably will sell them. The only thing that needs money spent on it is the vault bundle. The only thing we're allowed to spend any money on at all. Now, to be fair, it's an expensive adventure, but... oh, buddy, look at all them catfish and shad. Going for the bubble spot. Every time. Well, not every time, but times like these, for sure. When I'm looking for levels, the bubble spots are the best. When I'm looking for money, they're not. Oh, look, bait. Also, I believe we finished a daily quest. We did. The daily quests just make it easier for us to get prize tickets, which is nice. Sometimes they give star drop teas also. But they're not, like, massive. It's not massively overpowered or anything like that. What about saplings? They don't give the daily quests don't give saplings. That's not what I wanted. Yeah, but I wasn't talking about the tickets give. I was talking about what the daily quests give. The tickets give saplings, but the daily quests give tickets. Or star drop teas. Also, because money doesn't matter as much in this playthrough, I'm going to take a different perk for my fishing level 5. Maybe I won't, actually. I gotta double check what that perk is, because now that I'm thinking about it, it might be better to just not do that. Well, I don't know. I don't know yet. We'll have to see. probably hit level 5 fishing today. Probably. I don't know. We might not. You never know. On the other hand, I think we have a high likelihood that we'll hit level 5 fishing today. If I can actually position myself in the correct spot. I just got an iridium quality puppy fish from a bubble spot. That's unusual. Ooh, an amphibian fossil. Smart iron. Oh, I shouldn't have cast again. Whoops. That's fine. We're all good. That was too far, actually. Hold on, let me... Ooh, eat a dandelion. Just changed my name to Sid the Sloth. That is not at all what I was trying to do. Thank you very much. The bubble spot disappeared right as I cast into it. I just realized I forgot something. I've been doing this whole thing without this. Hold on. I completely forgot about this. There you go. I fixed it. I can't believe I completely forgot the music. Alright, it's 9:30. We're gonna have to pack it in pretty soon. Or else it's gonna get to be too late. I think I got one more cast of energy. So we'll do that last cast and then we'll head to bed. Ooh, chest. What we got? 6 stone. Real nice. Real nice. Ah, I was scratching my nose. I'll just take the stone with me back to my farm. Hi, Claire. Hope you had a good day at work. Probably not, because you work at JoJo. And I know how soulless that is. Put the fishing rod away for now, though I probably will do more fishing tomorrow. Big thing, recycling machine. Yeah, I'm gonna take Trapper. I'm gonna take Trapper. I almost said something completely different there. Alright, so now the resources to make the crab pots are 2 copper bars and 25 wood. That, much easier. Maybe. I don't know if that's accurate because I have iron. Yeah. I have iron, but I don't have any copper. Having said that, I will be getting lots of copper here very soon, so it's fine. You know, come to think of it, I don't think I have seen a single seed spot, which is interesting. Of course I can't find the puppy fish. I didn't bring the puppy fish with me. Let me go get a puppy fish. So yeah, we're not doing the fish are worth more money this time, because it really doesn't matter if fish are worth more money. What am I going to spend the money on? Having said that, I might change... No, I can't change it. Never mind. You see, I might change that later, but I can't because that would be giving money to something. And we don't do that here. Broken CD. Morris. Screw you, Morris. I don't care what you think. Nobody likes you anyway. I'm gonna put all this stuff away for now. Grab the iridium puppy fish, and we'll go see our girl Sophia. I'll take that with me, actually. Ooh! I can't break geodes. Wait. Yes, I can. Never mind. Yes, I can. I can get a geode crusher later. That'll be the only way for me to break geodes, though. Then watch MASH. What am I going to say, no? Because I would never. Thank you for the money. I do actually want to get him some more artifacts, though, because then I can get some cauliflower seeds. And that would be very nice. I'm going to go to the beach first. See if that clay is still here. See if any other artifact spots may have shown up. Nope, the clay's gone. The artifact spots do not like me this week. Alright, here comes our sprinkler. I'll think about it. So you can't skip this cutscene. If you skip this cutscene, you don't get the sprinkler. So, you gotta actually watch the cutscene. Oh, Screwjet? It's just you. Yep, just me. Although that's a reasonable reaction to me, to be fair. Sorry, I get startled easily. I do too. Especially when weird people named Screwjet show up. Hey, you're kind of new to farming, so yeah, kind of. I guess, sure. I want to give you a device as my way of welcoming you to the valley. Follow me to my storage chest. Okay. Here, it's a sprinkler. It'll automatically water adjacent crops every day. Thank you, Sophia. I have an order ledger in my crafts room. If you need more, you can purchase sprinklers from me. Not happening. Although I can't help but wonder, where does she get the materials for the sprinklers from? Okay, hold on. I got a better idea. Instead of giving her an iridium quality puppy fish, we're gonna give her this Grampleton orange chicken. Here you go, Sophia. I found this Grampleton orange chicken. I know you love that. It's actually kind of hungry. I'm gonna dig in and savor every bite. Yep, you do that. Oh, hello. How's the sprinkler? Does it still work? I literally just got it, Sophia. I haven't even put it to use yet. It's raining? Is it? Joja Cola. No, thank you. Don't really want that. I heard Marnie has 2 trash cans, apparently. Maybe that's only during with the binning skill. I think that's only with the binning skill that Marnie has 2 trash cans. Willie. Yeah, I know all about Shearwater Bridge, Willie. No need to tell me about that. I am quite aware of it. So this sprinkler, I'm actually not going to use it today. I'll use it tomorrow. Since all the parsnips are going to be ready tomorrow. Let me make another chest. Oh, hold on. What do I need for the recycling machine, actually? Wood, stone, and an iron bar, of course. Okay, so I'm going to make another chest. So we'll get another chest up here, and then I'll move everything from the Shearwater Bridge to the farm. I'll sell my excess fish, though money really doesn't do much for us, but her name is Screwjet for a reason. Go. And a coal. Let me go get my stuff from Shearwater Bridge. I also haven't checked to see if there was a quest. Or did I? Well, I didn't pay attention to if there was a quest. Technically, I can check right now. Because I have UI Info Suite, so I can just do that. And no, there is not a quest. I haven't done any daily quests either. Actually, I think I'm almost done with one of those. Hold on. Yeah, I need one more forageable. There was a dandelion, too, that I walked right past. I could have just picked that up. Oh, well. I'm not sure what Lewis is looking at, but I believe he might be looking at the lake, at the pond? I'm gonna call that a pond. Amelia Pond. But he's just looking at the pond there. Questioning his life choices, I'm sure. Maybe I should have left my tools behind. It's gonna take a few runs. Lewis, get out of my way. What? Yes, I can. That's what I just said. I said I probably should have put my tools away. About what? Nah, that's crazy talk. Daffodils. So I want to save at least one copy of each fish for community center bundles because I'm not really 100% certain exactly what I need for the community center. So we'll have one fish for each. So the other thing I'm going to do is save some of the fish that are pretty good food for the mines, which is why the butterfish are... I didn't sell the extra butterfish. Again, since money is not like an absolute necessity, I'm not going to go crazy with it right now. The priority is definitely going to be useful skills over money. Yes, we do. Let's see. Catfish is worth 90. That's worth 45. So I'm going to sell the shad, but I'm going to hold on to the catfish because the catfish gives more energy, but the shad doesn't give much. And I guess we'll hold on to the puppy fish because I don't know if I can eat a puppy fish. That's 180 energy though. That's a lot of energy. Is it worth it? Ooh, I don't know. It's hard for me to approve of eating the puppy fish. I think I'm gonna have to just not eat the puppy fish. Now, at the end of the trapper profession, I think it's going to give me the option to either never catch trash or not have to use bait. Thing is, I don't know that I care about either one of those so much, because the trash is fine, and the bait, that's the only thing I can use bait for. But I'll probably make it so that way... it never has to use bait, because I will inevitably get to a point where I won't have bait anymore. But I suspect the trash will still be useful even then. Maybe not as much, actually. I don't know. And I'll be holding my geodes until we can get a geode crusher. I don't know if you can put a mystery box in a geode crusher. I guess we're gonna have to find out when we get a geode crusher. Of course, that's not gonna be till fall. At the earliest. Alright, so I'm gonna hold on to the iridium quality catfish. But I'm gonna sell the iridium quality shad, because that's 130 energy. It's just too good. It's just too good. Oh, but you can have the daffodils, though. I have daffodils, that's fine. I'll need that in the morning. morning. Alright, let's spend the rest of our energy clearing up a little bit more space on the farm. Maybe hit foraging level 2. But probably not. Looking at the actual requirements. Oh yeah, I needed to pick up one forage. Well, that'll hit me to foraging level 2, so let me go do that. I forgot the daily quest was to... One of the daily quests was to collect 5 forage, and I'm at 4, so... Let me go grab 1 forage so I can finish up that daily quest. And that'll be this dandelion right here. One more and I get a prize. What was that? Slay 12 monsters. Well, you know, that's gonna be a little difficult to do. The fish catching wouldn't actually have been that hard, but oh well. That's fine. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and head to bed. A little early, but that's fine. Level 2 foraging gets us the charcoal kiln. $2,400 that we cannot spend. But we got it though. Oh, hey Marnie. I definitely want the cat. What are we gonna name the cat? Do you want me to name it Sushi? Whiskers. I'll name it Whiskers. Whiskers. Ah, we lost a parsnip. I forgot that could happen. I always forget about the bloody crows, man. I'm just glad they took a parsnip and not a strawberry seed. Or not the only strawberry seed that we have. I'm gonna go ahead and put that right there. What you got? Okay. We have mixed seeds. We only have 2 mixed seeds. Got a cauliflower and a potato. Actually, pretty nice. That gives us a chance to possibly even be able to finish a bundle. I need more mixed seeds. There's a mixed seed. I will take the coal. I don't really need it at this moment, but I will soon, so. I will be breaking all of the fiber that we find in the mines. By the way, if you were not aware, this type of fiber right here always gives mixed seeds. That's guaranteed mixed seeds from that fiber. Okay, well, it could have been better, but I'm not too upset with it. Let me go check our trash cans. Then we'll head into... We'll go and unlock the community center, and then we'll head to the mines. She's got hay again. I really hope we have the animal handling bundle, because I don't remember. I think we do, though. I can't remember. I can't recall what bundles we had, but I think that we might. Nothing there. Ooh, we got a grape starter from Sophia. Love to see that. So that's something we can plant in fall. There's a leek down here too, which we definitely want. Hmm? There weren't any worm spots. Cookies. We might need that. Again, I do not remember. You know what, Haley? Yes, I can bring you a leek. Hold on. Are you in your house? I can't see where she is. Hey, good timing, Haley. Here you go. It feels wrong not going to check the traveling cart, but... Exit and re-enter so we can get the community center cutscene. Because I might forget otherwise. I probably won't because I am about to go back that way, but just for safety's sake. Taking some of the food stocks that we have. But mainly only the ones that I'm comfortable with. There we go. That should be plenty of food. Maybe not, but we'll try to make it enough. It's also a really good luck day, 0.067, which is very high for overall luck. So we'll probably have a decent time heading down the mines today. The biggest thing we're going to have to deal with is... What's that? Oh. Oh yeah, Star Drop Tea. Nice. The biggest thing we're going to have to deal with is inventory space, because inventory space is going to be a massive problem since we cannot get bigger bags. So probably every 5 floors we're going to have to come back out and drop stuff off. Wait, I thought I gave... I guess I got another leak. I didn't remember getting another leak. Maybe I had 2 to start with. I don't remember. It is a gold quality daffodil, so I'd love to pick that up. Skip. You know, thanks, Marlon. I don't need that. Chest right here. Alright, and let's get started. So we've now guaranteed that we will get a visit from Clint tomorrow because we've gotten copper, which would have actually been more surprising if we didn't get copper, to be honest, but... We have a ladder right there. Really hard to see because of the dark, but I promise you it's there. I'm gonna clear through this way and pick up... Ooh, mixed seeds. Normally one of the first things I'd get rid of from my inventory to make space, but not in this... Not this time. Take out the slime. Oh, alright, when we get to 5, we're already gonna have to bounce back up so we can clear out some inventory space. We've got a free ladder to 5 too, so that's really nice. Go ahead and grab this quartz over here. There's quartz down there too, as well as some more copper, which is very, very nice. Go ahead and drop some stuff off. There's nothing that could possibly... I don't know why I thought there would be anything that would stack there. That was obviously not going to happen. Oh, there's a rock crab. Did not give me a crab. Unfortunate. Alright, I don't need either of these things, so I'm just going to go ahead and trash both of those. We don't want our inventory overflowing with useless stuff. Then we might end up missing something important, like an ancient seed. Drop the sap, drop the slime, because we need both of those things. Do I want the bug meat? Yeah, I do. Did we get a ladder already? I don't remember. Let's go double check. Nope. Tell you what, I'm gonna boom boom up here. Right there. Boom. Ooh, a gold slime. And coal. Alright, hold on. Coal is more important than slime. Here comes a hurricane. Oop. That's some copper down there. More rubber boots. How lovely. He slimed me. Well, there's a mining level. Although I would much prefer a ladder. But, you know, mining level's nice too, I guess. Oh, you only get 50 energy. Food. What is going on? Where is the ladder? There it is. And this board is awesome. Oh, that's a topaz. That's also a topaz. Well, I gotta drop the bug meat for the topaz. The topaz is more valuable than the bug meat. Bug meat's not hard to get. That's an amethyst. Oh, poop. We're gonna drop the geodes. I can't bust them open for a while anyway, so there won't be plenty more by then. I'm gonna do that. Put these on. Drop those. Pick up our coal. And actually, we're just gonna go ahead and call it there for the day. I'm gonna take that back. And I want to take that back. And the rest of the stuff can stay here. I don't want to accidentally give the star drop tea to anybody, so we're not gonna risk that. I just remember there's some stuff in there that I actually wanted to bring back with me, but that's okay. We'll get it another day. We have to make those choices. When we're doing a challenge like this, sometimes we have to make choices. And my choice was to apparently run into that tree. Oh, there's another daffodil right there. Just barely make out a green pixel of it. We got another cauliflower seed. Not terrible. Pretty happy about that. How much wood do we have? I did not mean to water the chest. 92. Alright. Excellent. I'm going to go ahead and make another chest. And I'm going to actually put it right here. And you'll see why that chest is there tomorrow. For now, pet whiskers and head on to bed. And get level 1 farming, where we can now make a scarecrow. Level 1 mining. Can make cherry bomb, and level 1 combat, where we can make sturdy ring and bug steaks. A lot of levels for one day. Alright, and out here we will meet Clint. He gives us the furnace recipe, which we now have, no problems. Wizard wants to see us, and Marlin wants us to take out 5 slimes. All bueno. Let's grab that, and grab that, and we will go ahead and make a furnace. Stone back in there, and I'm going to put the furnace right here, and we will put that in there, and thanks to the mod Automate, we don't actually have to touch that again. We could just put stuff in there, and it'll automatically smelt. Now, I'm going to take the earth crystal, I'm going to take an amethyst, I'm going to take the dwarf scroll, topaz, a quartz. I think that's everything we have. Oh, and an ancient sword. I don't think there's anything in here. No, nothing there. Alright. First, we're going to go see the wizard, so we can unlock the community center. Then I'm going to go to the museum. That's also a water cat's bowl. Then we're going to go to the museum, so we can turn in this stuff and hopefully get our cauliflower seeds. Let me also check our trashes. Oh, what? she can drop... Her trash can drop eggs? Oh, that's awesome. I'm just checking something real quick. Nope, okay. Can't make it yet. I might be able to cook something later. If I'm not mistaken. I might be mistaken, though. I don't know. Hello, green-haired wizard. Goodbye, green-haired wizard. Alright, let's see what's in Leah's trash. Oh, we have actually almost as good a luck day as it is possible to have. So we really should go back to the mines. There's a vegetable medley. I think that's one of Leah's love gifts. Over here in Andy's trash, we've got a George Cola. I do not care about that. And Sophia has got nothing. Okay. I really had no idea that Marnie's trash could give you an egg. Let's see, nothing here. Trash there. Cookies there again. Might go grab those. Keep one set in my chest in case we get the children's bundle. Because if we do get the children's bundle, that is the only way to get the cookies that we would need for it. That there. And that should give us our cauliflowers. Yep, there's our cauliflower seeds. So we can go plant those. There's nothing there, nothing there. I also like to check Olivia's trash because Olivia likes to throw away gold bars. But today she only has a maple seed. Nothing there either. All right. I might add the bidding mod. I might. It might be a worthwhile mod to add, honestly. For this egg, I'm going to hold on to it. We can make mayonnaise later. And I think it will be worth making it into mayonnaise. Ah. Alright, let's make a scarecrow. Oh, do I still have coal? Do I still have coal? I'm out of coal. Oh no. I just used the last piece of coal. Oh dear. There we go. Got another piece of coal. Okay, no problems. We're all good. Nothing to worry about. Let's grab that, and then we will make a scarecrow. Put the scarecrow right here. There we go. Now, Let me check the community center, because I can do it very easily this way. Alright, we have regular foraging bundle. That's new. That's going to be a pain. Well, no, that's not going to be too big of a pain. That should be fine. And that's all normal. Alright, let's see. 1, 1, 1. I don't have a wild horseradish. I haven't picked up a wild horseradish this entire time. Honestly, what are the odds of that? I know I've seen wild horseradish. I guess I've just had full bags every time I've seen one. I know I've picked up like 150 million dandelions. There's a leak there. Make a leak. But there's another leak. Don't have a wild horseradish. Huh. There's one. No worries, we found one. It's all good, we found one. Nobody panic. We are going to be getting a very late start in the mines today. But we are going to the mines. If you've seen my series, A Day in Stardew, you know that when it's very high luck days, I like to go to the mines. Especially when I'm using a baseline pickaxe. I need to check something on the fishing bundle, though. Let me just double check this real quickly. That might be a problem. I didn't think about that. Well, no, that's fine. Should be fine. Because I don't think any of those require me to actually spend any money. The lava eel is available in the mines. The scorpion carp, though, will require me to have unlocked the desert. Oh, I need 5 quality potatoes. 5 quality hot peppers, 5 quality eggplants, or 5 quality corn. Cool, cool, cool. So, yeah. This will be an interesting... This will be interesting. I've got to really figure out how I'm going to do this. I don't know that there's a lot that I can do for that, because when it comes down to the quality crops, I can't do much because I can't guarantee any crops. Why do I recognize you? I don't know if you're the person or not. I might be. I might well be the person. I might also not be the person. I don't know. I will say I have played a lot. Yeah, I thought about it. I have a mod on here. Will's Citrus mod. And in this particular playthrough, I don't think it's gonna do anything because I can't buy trees. Didn't think about that. Got some copper over here. Let's grab that. Oh, I forgot to make the recycler. I need to make that when I get back. Take out the Dougie. Do you want to give me an ancient seed? No. Do you want to give me an ancient seed? Nope. Alright, we're almost to floor 15. We'll need to stop there.
27.
There's our 10 slimes. But we'll have to take a break at floor 15. So we can clear out our bags some. Bad fly. Be gone, fly. Yep, I did do that. I streamed a heck of a lot back then. I literally did respond to them. You were asleep, so I'm not surprised you didn't know. Ooh, okay, let's put that away. Guess I'll throw that in there. Put the geode in there too. See if we can make it to floor 20. Yeah, as it happens, I even mentioned Will Citrus Mod. Oh. Got a yam. I think that's the dwarf scroll we've already got. Yeah, so that's something we can easily toss out of our inventory. We don't need that. I'll toss that to the geode. Rather have the geode than the dwarf scroll that we already have. Pick up all this quartz. Oh, we have got a rock over there. And we've got an opal, or topaz over here. You know what? I'm gonna eat the yam. Alright. See if we get anything good out of this. Oh, hi. Well, we did get something a little bit good. Something that some might consider good. Yeah, no, it would be useful. I don't know. It's only a diamond. I don't know. Might be useful. I don't know. All of that and no ancient seeds. But they are rare, so I guess it's to be expected. Getting a fair amount of geos today. Which would be really cool if I could open them. But we'll open them eventually. Oh, hey guys. Okay, that's actually something I want to pick up. Let me do this real quick. That's perfect. I don't normally grow rice all that often, but in this one, in this particular challenge, rice is useful. Oh, it's midnight. Oh dear. I was not paying attention to the time. I'm not going to make it to floor 20, unfortunately. I don't know if I'm going to make it home. I don't know if I'm going to make it home. I stayed up way too late. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm in trouble. I don't know if I make it home, if I make it inside before they come and steal my money. No. We make this. We make this. We made it. No problems. We'll check Queen of Sauce even though there's actually no reason to. Eggplant, cloth, and shrimp. That's rough. I'm not giving you money. Alright, let's... I don't have anything there, right? Okay, no. Let's make a recycling machine. I was thinking of crab pots. Let's make a recycling machine. We'll make a crab pot too. But we'll do that in a moment. Let's see. Recycling machine. We need wood and stone. I don't have enough wood. Let's get some more wood. There we go. Recycling machine. I'm actually just going to put it right there. It'll automatically start working. Gotta love automate. Now, let me... I'm gonna plant some rice, although I'm a little concerned about its distance from my scarecrow. Let me see, I don't think the scarecrow covers that. I can't make the scarecrow cover that either. Okay, well, you know, we'll be fine. There we go. Got some rice going. It'll always be unmilled because I can't mill it. Because that's just not an option. So let's grab a couple of copper and some wood. We're gonna grab a fair bit of wood. I'm actually going to grab some more copper too, because this is actually the main thing I have to use copper for. Because what else am I gonna use it for? I guess tappers. Yeah, that's not what I was trying to do. I accidentally slipped my hand. Oop. So we'll make a chest, and we'll make 2 crab pots. Just enough energy. I was never concerned. Why'd I put all the wood in there? Alright, there's 2 crab pots. I don't have enough energy. Yeah, I don't have enough wood. I don't have enough wood. I guess I'll go ahead and eat these cookies. There we go. And now we make a chest. And I'll pop everything else in here. Let me grab my bait out. There it is. And we'll head over this way. And I'm actually going to go to the bridge. Shearwater Bridge. And I'm going to place my crab pots there. And I'm going to place my bait there. We also have a quest. What's the quest? That's the birthdays. Green Slime Hunter. 8 green slimes. Yeah, I should be able to do that. Why did I do that? I knew there was nothing in there. So as long as I remember to check on these every 10 days, we should be good. Because I've got 20 bait, so every 10 days. I'm gonna put the chest and everything over here. I'm not sure if this will be touching. It is. Okay, perfect. I had to make sure it was touching. Alright, so those crab pots are now going to automatically be catching me crabs. Anything else you can catch in crab pots, which will probably mostly be trash, but who doesn't love a little bit of good automation? There's the pine cone there. We don't need to worry about that. Let's come up here and check and see what we got. Nothing at Leah's. And nothing at Marnie's. Okay. Alright. We gotta go take out 8 slimes. So let's go do that. Shouldn't be too hard overall. Now, understanding one thing about this challenge is it's probably going to take us some time before we're able to actually get, like, anywhere, really. The community center, we're not going to be probably finishing most of the community center until year 2, maybe, at the earliest. Because until we can make our own seeds, we're just doing our best to survive. And even when we can make our own seeds, it's not going to be the easiest thing in the world. My best chance is going to be for the quality items. Just remember what I need, or keep an eye on what I need, and make sure I have at least one that I can turn into seeds when the time comes. And that'll be my best opportunity to clear those. I didn't equip my sword. Okay, hold on. We're not doing this with my scythe. That's insanity. Alright, try that again. Oh hey, there's slimes here now. Oh hey, crab. Hey, we got some mixed seeds. Let me just make sure. Yeah, that's the one we already have. I don't really need sap either, but, you know. I wasn't doing a very good job searching for mixed seeds in here, to be honest. I should have been breaking all of these, but I wasn't doing that. Also, probably should not have come in here with all of my tools today. But I don't have a lot of energy, so I was thinking about that as well. Another crab. Pretty nice, actually. Got you. You do not have an ancient seed. Take out the green slime over here. We are at 5 out of 8. I'm pretty much out of energy. I didn't bring any energy food with me, so... we're gonna have to just deal with that. Now. Yeah, that's a cherry bomb. I might go grab that. Oh wait, hey, I do have food. I didn't even see that green algae. Alright, let's grab grass over here. We'll take out this. Oh, I didn't have my sword equipped. I'm really fumbling. A little concerned about this floor because these floors can be really problematic. I'm very low on energy. And apparently I did not pick up the cherry bomb on the previous floor. Oh, come on. See, that's just cruel. And I'm out of energy. Oh, I'm gonna pass out. Oh no. I'm in trouble. I am in big trouble. Wait, hold on. Boom. Haha. Hello again, Kara. And floor 20. With a steel small sword that we do not need. Oh, wow. That was terrifying, actually. I thought we were going to end up having to pass out. But nope. Not today. Alright. We should be able to make it home in plenty of time. Looks like we got some torches being made over here. We've made a few torches. Let's go ahead and light up our area some, shall we? First, and put one right there, because if you didn't know, you can do that. A lot of people don't know they can do that. We're making so many torches that I really don't want to make. Have we used all of our soggy newspapers? Well, we did not get any cloth, it looks like, from our soggy newspapers, unfortunately. That is quite disappointing. That's the main thing we would have wanted to get from them. Well, that's it. That's the first week without buying anything. And it honestly went pretty well. We even managed to not pass out, so we've spent $0 so far. And I think we're doing all right. I think all in all, we are doing just fine. I feel like this is going quite well. I hope you agree with me. But I'll be back probably next week for more of this challenge. But until then, love y'all, and